Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Apocablog. Day 1507 of getting ready to read you what should probably be the most terrifying thing I've read to date. And just, you're going to have to deal with the hair. It's wet from the shower. It's the only way it dries. As old Schmuckles likes to say, buckle up. Pro-Trump meme maker and Twitter troll was indicted Wednesday by the feds for using Twitter to spread election disinformation to Hillary Clinton voters in 2016. Is that a little late? Ricky Vaughn, give yourself extra points if you get the reference, aka Douglas Mackey, used Twitter to post memes and troll Hillary Clinton during the 2016 presidential election cycle. Again, we're in 2021. A little late, a little slow to the draw here. 31-year-old Mackey, who was 26 at the time, so, I'm sure that, just the best judgment ever in life, but was arrested in West Palm Beach on one charge, and listen to this, conspiracy against rights, and faces up to 10 years in prison. Well, conspiracy against rights. I've never heard of that one before. According to the unsealed indictment, Mackey conspired with others on Twitter to encourage black people to cast their votes via text message. Okay, yeah. So these kids were sitting around and said, "Hey, black guy, are you out of your fucking mind?" But they have to throw that in there because now we can possibly get some kind of discrimination charge thrown in there too. Eastern District of New York, of course it is, said in its indictment that 1 week before the 2016 election, Mackey tweeted an image of a black woman in front of African Americans for President Hillary sign. Emblazoned on the picture was the message, "Avoid the line, vote from home, text Hillary to 59925, vote for Hillary and be a part of history." According to the complaint, more than 4,900 people cast their vote via text message. Because it's that, and the problem here isn't that they're fucking retarded. It's that he showed us that they're fucking retarded. BuzzFeed News said that they sent a text message to the number, and Hillary Clinton's campaign actually responded and redirected people to the proper channels. One would think that solves the entire fucking problem here. But apparently no. Oh, that's right. He's a Trump supporter. Of course it doesn't solve the problem. So how many people just sent a text message out of curiosity and didn't actually fall for the meme? Yeah, I mean, how many of these people were just like, "Oh, this is a good fucking joke"? But the most chilling part of the indictment is the criminalization of normal political speech and banter. Starting in at least 2015, Mackey participated in numerous group DMs. These groups, which at times included dozens of individuals, get lawyers, kids, because they use the word conspiracy for a reason. He didn't conspire with just himself. And at times had overlapping memberships, served as forums for the participants to share, among other things, their views concerning how best to influence the election. I don't know, get information out there. Send out disinformation like, Joe Biden's competent. Among other things, Mackey and the members of these groups used the group DM to create, refine, and share memes and hashtags that members of the groups would subsequently post and distribute. An example of the criminal behavior describes Mackey and his friends on Twitter joking around in private rooms about trolling shitlibs with memes. Ooh, oh, election fraud. This is just like pulling up at 3 a.m. and unloading 62 boxes full of fucking ballots for the potted plant. Exact same thing. For example, on or about December 22nd, 2015, Mackey and his associates exchanged messages in the Fed-free hate chat relating to memes suggesting that certain voters were hiding their desire to vote for a presidential candidate from one of the two main political parties, candidate 2, i.e. Trump. Mackey stated using Mackey account 1, really, they have to write it like this? I guess it's the feds. It's actually a great meme to spread, make all these shitlibs think their friends are secretly voting for candidate 2, Trump. A participant in the group conversations, a Twitter user described it as a perfect psyop, to which Mackey later replied, "We've hit upon meme magic motherlode." The next day, Mackey used Mackey1 account to retweet a tweet that contained one of the discussed memes with the following text: "If you need support, I am here for you." Hashtag Trump, obviously. Hashtag Trump closet. So, I, I mean, this is the perfect psyop. Your friend wants to vote for the other guy, and they've arrested this person, and he's facing 10 fucking years in jail because that now it's just criminalizing political speech in order to lock up Trump supporters. And oddly enough, you know, who's not in jail? Anybody that wasted the past 4 years spying illegally on Donald J. Trump and his supporters. Which, by the way, oddly enough, U.S. military spy agency paid for American cell phone data that revealed their location information without a search warrant. I'm sure that has nothing to do with this. And even stranger, this is not an isolated incident. Far-left activist and comedian Christina Wong posted the same fake meme on Twitter, but she targeted Trump supporters. Her tweet is still live on Twitter. "Hey, Trump supporters, skip poll lines at election 2016 and text in your vote. Text votes are legit, or vote tomorrow on Super Wednesday." And as far as we know, the Eastern District of New York has not stopped by her house, and it's. Oh, and by the way, there is an actual book out there, How to Blow Up a Pipeline. It's a real book, and it's getting rave reviews by outlets like the Times. But this kid is in jail and facing 10 years, or at least he's been arrested, and he's facing 10 years in jail because he posted a fucking meme. If this doesn't scare the ever-living fuck out of you, because look, all you had to do is say something nice about Trump now. That's it. And now you're on the list. And it's, I keep telling you kids, they're doing this shit, they're using the language and they're posturing the way that they are for reasons. And none of them are good for anybody that likes individual rights and freedoms. So I cannot strongly enough suggest that if your representatives are establishment Republicans, vote them out. I cannot strongly enough suggest that you get on the phone to your representatives and text whatever the fuck you need to, except a meme, don't text memes, and let them know that this can't happen. This is, we're literally, who does this? China. So it's really time to get vocal about this shit, kids, because you're on the list.